Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the City of Douglas Mayor and Commission. This will serve as our work session, July 28th, 2025. And we're going to turn it over to the pride and joy of Folkestone, Georgia over there.
St. George.
St. George, oh yes, Folkestone. Our Assistant City Manager / Community Development Director, Ms. Henderson. Lead us through it, please.
Good evening, y'all.
Good evening.
Our first item on the agenda tonight is to review the minutes from the July 17th meeting.
Mr. Bailey,
I'm good.
consent. Mr. Paul,
Consent.
Mayor Pro Tem,
Consent.
Ms. Moore.
Consent.
Good deal. Next item.
Next item 2 is to discuss and not exceed the price to purchase 8 vehicles for all departments. Anthony Folsom, purchasing agent.
Evening, Mayor, Commission.
Good evening.
With the bid process taking so long on most vehicles and not available on state contracts, we'd like to do like we did last year, just obtain 3 quotes and purchase the vehicles up under the budgeted line item. There's 8 vehicles that need to be purchased. Public Works is needing a half-ton four-wheel drive four-door crew cab truck not to exceed $65,000. The Electric Department is requesting a half-ton four-wheel drive crew cab truck not to exceed $75,000. The Gas Department is requesting a F-450 four-wheel drive four-door crew work truck not to exceed $120,000. Also, the Police Department is requesting 3 patrol cars not to exceed $155,000. Also, the Police Department is needing a criminal investigation vehicle not to exceed $52,000 and a vehicle for the drug unit not to exceed $45,000. Each one of these items will be bid out, acquired throughout the year, not all at one time. We just seek your approval on this.
Okay, that is Mr. Bailey.
I consent.
Consent. Mr. Paul,
Consent.
Mayor Pro Tem,
Consent.
Ms. Moore.
I got 2 questions.
Okay.
The police cars, Teslas,
No, we were just told patrol vehicles because of the cost of what they're budgeted.
great, I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
One other question. Are any of these vehicles replacing ones that were in accidents?
None.
So in addition to what we already have?
Yeah.
Do you have a number of how many vehicles we have?
Total police vehicles?
Yes.
No, I do not have that.
Okay. That's all.
I do have a question, Mayor, if we can go back to me real quick. Just, and the ones that will be taken out of commission, that we won't be using anymore, we'll sell on good
Well,
deals?
the electric department truck will be handed down to ESG operations, and if they're not handed down, we'll sell them on gov deals.
Okay, so there could be some income from that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's all. Still consent?
Yes, consent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Henderson, next item.
Next item 3 is discuss and conduct the first reading of a text amendment to the ULDC to adopt updated Georgia minimum standard codes for construction and international property maintenance codes. Right now, we are operating out of the 2018 codes. This controls how our building inspectors conduct their business as they issue permits. So the state recently updated to the 2023 National Electric Codes with no amendments, and they updated to the 2025 International Property Codes with amendments. So what we're doing in the agenda, instead of changing this every 3 years, we left it vague and just pretty much stated it as the Georgia Department of Community Affairs change, then we'll change and update. So that's going before you tonight for the first reading. So that'll go forward.
We'll carry it forward. You have any questions, Commissioner Moore?
That's number 4, right?
It's number 3.
Okay, no, we're good.
We're going to carry it forward.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Paul?
Carry it forward.
Mr. Bailey? Carry it forward. Next item.
Next item is discuss the bid award for the TIA Sidewalk and Drainage Improvement Project. This is a project on West Walker Street from over 221 over to close to Burger King. We received bids on it, and we're here to recommend tonight that you award the low bid to Douglas Electrical and Plumbing in the amount of $725,195.12.
Ms. Moore?
I just got a question.
Okay?
The last time we had bids and they were here, this particular bid was one that was submitted during that time?
When who was here?
They had an open bid and I showed up for it and I saw them opening bids and making decisions. So would this information be the same?
I don't know. I wasn't
Okay.
there to know if you was there.
Okay. I'll have to say okay then.
Consent.
Yeah, I'll consent.
Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes, sir. I'm going to consent on that.
Mr. Paul?
Consent.
Mr. Bailey?
Consent.
Thank you. Next item?
Next one is discuss and seek approval for ESG Engineering to perform task order concerning design, construction, administration, and GFA loan contract administration for a belt press project. This will be a project for the compost facility. So this is a contract, we're requesting your approval tonight to approve the contract, this award to ESG Engineering to do the design engineering, the construction, the administration, project management, and administration over the GFA funds.
Great. I talked with Ms. Henderson about this. They've done this in the past and have the level of expertise. I would recommend that we put this on the consent agenda. Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes, sir, I'm fine with this too. With
Consent?
ESG's.
Thank you. Mr. Paul?
Consent.
Mr. Bailey?
Consent.
Ms. Moore?
I don't know enough about it not to, so consent.
Thank you. Next item?
Next, item 6, discuss change order contract, change order 2 contract to the aerator and filter rehab project at the wastewater treatment plant. As we get ready to close on that project, there are some things that we realized that we need to upgrade. One is that we were going to keep some of the electrical disconnects, but once the new equipment was installed, they were not compatible, so that's replacing 12 of those. And if you look on page 50, there's like 5 other items that would be added. So this contract change is in the amount of $113,789. That then brings the contract, because this is an $8 million project, to $8,733,176.05.
Thank you. Mr. Bailey?
Consent.
Mr. Paul?
Consent.
Mayor Pro Tem?
Consent.
Commissioner Moore?
Consent.
Thank you. Next item, Ms. Henderson?
Sure. Item 7, discuss and hold a public hearing tonight for height variance at 611 Walker Street in West Pinecrest. This is the development, the Pinecrest Villas that's going in. Best I can tell y'all that we all can relate to next to Farm Bureau Insurance, 48 units. They're asking for a height variance change from 35 feet to 50 feet. This is common with these type of apartments, and I will give you heads up at the next agenda, you will see where we're bringing that forward to change this in our ordinance so we won't have to go through this again. The last variance we gave was for the apartments that's taking place, being built over on Lupo. We had to do the same thing, so we're requesting that after we have the public hearing tonight, that you all will vote to approve the variance.
Okay, we're going to carry that forward. You okay? You have any questions, Ms. Moore?
Just one.
Okay?
When they change the variance of the height, does that mean that instead of having 2 floors, it'll be 3 stories up?
They can get 3 out of that.
I just wanted
if
to
they want
okay.
to. They can do 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Carry it forward.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes, sir. Carry forward.
Mr. Paul?
Carry forward.
Mr. Bailey?
Carry it forward.
Thank you. Ms. Henderson, next item, please.
Item 8, we have 1 vacancy on our Douglas Airport Commission. We request, and we normally take this forward to publicize for 2 weeks and come back at the August 11th meeting with an appointment.
All right. So we'll stay with the standard protocol. We'll carry that forward, advertise it during the regular meeting. And next item, Ms. Henderson.
With this item, coming before you on behalf of staff, community development, code enforcement, just to get your direction. As we get closer to September 27th, which is the anniversary of Hurricane Helene, as we look around the community, we suffered great devastation. A lot of people have made improvements to their properties. Some, as we ride around, it appears that some have not gotten started for whatever reasons, maybe due to insurance, lack of funds, or, you know, there's also been some struggles with finding contractors to do some of this work. But staff, we just want y'all direction. We included a sample letter in English and in Spanish that if you all are okay with us, code enforcement start gently nudging individuals to start fixing up or resolving with their properties. We just don't want y'all to think we're ignoring this, and we want to have empathy, sent all of that for our citizens and what we went through as a community together. But at some point, we have to start moving forward and making these repairs. So we just want to know how y'all feel about it. We want to send them the letter, and, you know, and in the letter, we encourage them to reach out to our office and kind of let us know, what is your hardship? What is the reason? And then we can circle back with them, whether it's 30 days, 60 days. That way we show that we are being proactive and working with the community rather than against them, and it keeps that communication going, so we won't keep where they may feel like we're targeting or harassing them. Those are some of the words we get sometimes.
Correct.
But we want to see how y'all feel about it.
So I talked with Ms. Henderson at great length about this. In another role, I am a contractor, and the thing is, we're running into a lot of issues with insurance companies. That final inspection, I just received a final inspection on a property. It was scheduled 45 days ago. And some insurance companies are challenging. If the individual did not have insurance, they're going through FEMA. And I was just on the phone with FEMA about another contract that doesn't look like it's going to be productive. But I do think that there are some issues. And as Ms. Henderson said, we want to have empathy. During the hurricane, the members of the council gave me great latitude in order to not be a nuisance or a bother to our citizens. So I relaxed a number of some of our policies in order for our citizens to stay in the homes, because we had significant damage and some of the homes you should not have been in. But where were you going to go? You know what I mean? Where were you going to go? So after discussion with the city manager and talking to the council, we relaxed a number of those rules. As Ms. Henderson said, as we come up on the anniversary, we have to start going back to business as normal. But we still want to be empathetic. What we want to do is, what Ms. Henderson talked about, is sending them a letter saying, hey, we need to know the status of what's going on. Are you having insurance issues? Would it be okay if we follow back up with you in 60 days? There's no hard line in the sand saying that it has to be done by this date. But we also have to make sure that we get back to some sense of normalcy. Is that correct, Ms. Henderson?
Yes.
Okay. We'll start down here since Mr. Taylor came in on the end. Mr. Bailey, your thoughts?
I think we probably should have started the process, you know, a couple of months ago. So it's not a we're certainly not trying to slam anyone, and certainly been willing to work with folks. But I do have one question. If they are in the position where they're going to have to, you know, tear their home down, you know, do they have to get approval from the building inspector to do that, or is there any kind of a fee to
Yes.
get the approval?
They have to get permission. It's a demolition permit.
Yeah.
So once they get the demolition permit, so if it's at that point, based on my experience, if it's at that point for demolition, then the insurance company has probably already put them in a long-term rental.
I certainly support this effort.
Okay, Mr. Paul?
This is the letter that's going out there, so I'm good with it.
Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes, sir. This is very understanding, but I think we'll give them the opportunity to reach out to us. And so, as you know, and I know, Ms. Henderson, we might need to be well-staffed or have someone else that can help code enforcement with these calls and with these requests, because I do anticipate a good bit of communication. I hope there'll be a lot. So that would be something, don't you think, to think about, Mayor?
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, and then have those people respond. So yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Very much in favor.
Ms. Henderson?
I want to change the 30 days to 60. I travel and go to a lot of homes. I have a lot of seniors who are old, don't have insurance, don't have any children in the house by themselves. I've had to send people by just to drag things to the road for them. I would need time. I got a group of people that help me maybe 4. Some of the people, when they get the letter, it will have to be explained to them. That's the situation we're in. Some of them do not have insurance, so it says 30 days. And that'll be difficult for and my ward covers all the way from Mill Quarters on Shirley Avenue and it comes all the way to Eastside Baptist Church. And it goes all the way to Hunter's Run. So for me and the people that I serve, there are about 6 or 7 public housing, and some of them have homes they live in, and some of them are there, and their children are in the house. I have some who the insurance didn't work. FEMA gave false information, and they didn't mean to. It's just that it was such a devastating situation. They didn't tell some people they had to get a denial letter from the insurance company. So they sent 3 things, and that wasn't enough. When they called FEMA, they said that you were denied. When I checked, they weren't denied. Their file wasn't complete, so they had to start over when they moved them to the Satilla Library. So since that time, I submitted claims at the very beginning, and even myself as the city commissioner have not been able and have submitted what they told me to submit. And I have not, as of now, had a clear, concise response from FEMA, and they changed it 3 times. Now I've submitted everything 3 months ago, and so it's still in limbo. So I'm gonna use the same empathy and compassion for them, not for me, because I have somewhere I can stay. I have places I can go. But I'm looking at the people, so change it to 60. And the other thing is, I will help if need be to make calls and do door-to-door visits and pass that information to help explain it.
You good? You good? Well, I think when Ms. Henderson gave us the leeway, she said 30 or 60 days.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and if I understand correctly, Ms. Henderson, this just means 30 days to come up with a plan, and the plan can be to refile or to reach out to Ms. Ms. Commissioner Moore or whatever. It can be to reach out to a
Right.
family member. That's just 30 days to do a plan. It's not 30 days to get out.
Right, just to start.
No, when it says plan, you're talking about making contact with that many people and understanding and being able to communicate it back in that time.
Okay.
And that's not something with the number of people that are there need longer to get it done, in my opinion.
we're cool with that.
Okay.
Mr. Taylor?
I'm all in for sending the letter out, informing the people that, time has expired, but we will work with them. And the main thing is that they need to make contact with the city or who's ever owed it so that we'll know where they're at. Just don't put it on the back burner thinking that they got plenty of time, and all. Whether it be 30 days, whether it be 60 days, we need to make sure that they, do a follow-up on where they're at, what the issue is, what the problem is, or, whatever, everything. But 30 or even 60 days, it really doesn't matter.
Okay. So let me say this right here, because I think that this runs parallel to when the hurricane happened, and we had damage to a number of electrical stacks. The city set out a criteria. Our citizens responded. according to that criteria. I don't think that we should have an issue. I think 60 days is fine, and we're good. Okay?
Thank you.
Good deal.
So,
Next item.
general comments, we do not have any, and we do not have any city managers updates.
Absolutely marvelous. So before we get started here, and before we go into the regular meeting, the Mayor's Youth Council, you have that?
Yes, do you want to put that
It needs-
after the,
It has to go
before the consent items?
No, yes, as long as it's after the approval of the agenda, because that'll be a part of the agenda. So we want to insert it after the consent agenda items. No, let's put it before, because we got like 3 things we got to bring forward in
Right,
case they want to depart.
so you want to put it after the approval of the order agenda?
It'll be number 5.
That's it.
Mayor's Youth Council. Do you have any particular wording that you want me to say when it comes up
I wrote something on your paper.
on my paper?
Todd, that's who's gonna present it.
Who?
What did you call it?
I don't see. I see a Turner,
Tavitt Turner.
Tavitt
Did
Turner,
I say that right? Tabari, I'm sorry.
Tavari Turner,
Yeah.
Program Manager, Cool,
GMA.
GMA, and which one of our fearless leaders is going to speak
Well,
on behalf of the council to accept?
he's gonna speak, well, she already has something she wanna address to you all anyway,
Who is that?
Zipporia.
Of course.
So probably, but to address it would be Destiny and Zipporia.
Okay, sounds good. Let's get the party started. Give me a second before we adjourn. Let me talk to Mr. Taylor real quick, Mike. This right here. It'll be number 5, and everything else changes. It takes too long for the government to sit and respond. Doesn't care what it's for. Update. Inspection is actually operating. It's 2 years old. This one right here is the sidewalk. We adjourn. Let's make sure that we are ready to go directly into. Are you okay with that, Mr. Taylor?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem? Mr. Paul?
I'm good with it.
And Mr. Bailey? Outstanding. Let's get this party started. We stand adjourned of the work session. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the City of Douglas Mayor and Commission. This will serve as our regular meeting, July 28th, 2025. We have the invocation of Mr. Bailey, Commissioner Bailey. Please lead us through it.
Gracious and loving Heavenly Father, we thank you again for another day. We thank you for all your many blessings, Lord. We especially thank you for how you've blessed our community over 100 years now, and just ask your continued blessing upon us. We ask that you be with us as we review the business of the City of Douglas this evening, and let everything that we say and do be pleasing in your sight. Do forgive us where we failed you, and all these things we ask in your Son's name. Amen.
Amen. Next item on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. If you would, please, ma'am, please, sir, if you're able, please stand and face the flag. Excellent. You may be seated. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the order of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
It's been motioned and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Next item is we have Mr. Turner from he's a program manager with the Georgia Municipal Association, and he has traveled to come and give the Mayor's Youth Council a check.
All right, thank you so much for having me, council or commission, youth. So this is a check for a grant that this youth council is being awarded for placemaking. So they are getting ready to do a project here in your lovely town. And so, on behalf of GMA and Georgia Forward, we are just super excited to support the work that young people do in their community, and this is a part of that. So not much to say. Let's take a picture and
Good deal.
Get it going.
Get on the road.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, y'all come on up here. Slide over here. All right, let me get up out of this piece. I don't take credit for y'all check.
Y'all have to double up. Youth council, y'all have to double up.
I think it fell out the green coat I fit.
I want to take credit for the check.
On again, Jada, and I hate it. Sorry. I hate it when you switch with right. Jada, this is my hand. Okay, let's even it up. Mr. Turner.
Where you want me?
In the,
Oh, God. Wow.
In here? Yes.
Come on in here.
That looks.
You should have been ready, because you know it's gonna take you forever.
Don't
See
sit
that?
up there. Don't let him go in there.
Big smiles. 1, 2, 3.
Hold up. You'll be there another week.
What? Hey, people, I have made progress. Thank you.
They don't want that green in
You
there.
spend your bears, you think
Don't let the picture.
Come on, y'all, let's do it for
Don't let the picture.
I felt that. They said I didn't do nothing.
Somebody said they get together, but I
First shot fired.
All the black and green got
But
popped.
they're over on the show
Yes, ma'am.
in that little shopping center, I thought.
Okay, well, Murphy then.
Good deal. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Thank you. All right, let's hear what y'all got to say. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's hear what y'all got to say.
So we'll talk about this, check for 2 people.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this
Do
check.
you in support?
3
of
minutes.
Just her.
We would just like to thank the Georgia Municipal Association for even allowing us to be able to participate in this project, thanking our members for allowing us to be able to do this, our commission for approving this project, and of course our advisors, Ms. Juanetta, Ms. Donitra, for always standing behind us, pushing us to do great and everything. And we're just so thankful for it. And the other thing that we would like to address, hearing what you guys are talking about with the hurricane efforts and everything, speaking on behalf of the council, if you ever need us to help you make any of those calls or do any of that door-to-door work, we'll be happy to do it. Whenever you need us to, just just let us know, and we'll be able to put our hand forward and help you guys out. So, thank you. That's all we have to say.
All right, we're good?
Yes, sir.
All right, hold up for a second. Hold up. Y'all have earned 30 seconds. So normally I harass y'all and bother y'all all day. It's like my job. But the hurricane, your efforts, y'all have been impressive. To go out and seek funds to help our parks look better, impressive. I'm a very hard person to impress. I don't throw out accolades very easy. So y'all have done well. That's the 30 seconds. You jacklegs, y'all did all right. But you only get 30. You only get 30, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm proud of y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all did good.
And y'all are the best looking so far.
Good deal. All right, here we go.
Mayor, they did say they would help make the calls.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much. We will be contacting you.
We're ready? Next item on the agenda is the consent agenda items. Madam Assistant Manager, please read off those items on the consent agenda for transparency.
Yes, sir. We have 5 items. That's the approval of the meeting minutes from July the 17th, 2025. Item 2, discuss the not to exceed the price to purchase of 8 vehicles for all departments. Item 4, discuss the bid award for the TIA sidewalk and drainage improvements on West Walker Street. Item 5, the approval of ESG Engineering to perform a task order concerning design, construction, administration, and G. Falone administration for Belt Press project. And item 6, the change order to the aeration and filter rehab project at the wastewater treatment plant.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
At this time, I entertain a motion for those items placed on the consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
It's been motioned and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is work session items brought forward for discussion. Again, Assistant City Manager, I do believe we have a few items.
The first one is item 3, to discuss and conduct the first hearing of the text amendment to the ULDC to adopt the updated Georgia minimum standard codes for construction and the international property maintenance codes.
Okay, this will be the first reading. We'll have a second reading of this ordinance on August 11th, at which time you will take action.
Thank you.
Be ordained by the Mayor Board of Commission and the regular meeting assembled pursuant to lawful authority thereof, the Unified Land Development Code of the City of Douglas, Georgia, adopted by the Mayor Board of Commission of the City of Douglas, Georgia on February 28, 2011, as amended as follows. It is the intent of the city to enforce the latest edition of the Georgia State Minimum Standard Codes for Construction, including the International Property Maintenance Code as adopted and amended by the Georgia Department of Community Affairs. Often read the first time at a regular meeting of the Mayor Board of Commissioners on July 28, 2025.
Thank you. Ms. Henderson?
Next one, item 7, is to hold a public hearing followed by action from the Mayor and Commission for a height variance at 611 Walker Street for the Pinecrest Village project.
Again,
boys and
Speedy
girls.
Gonzalez.
All right, boys and girls, it's time for a public hearing. At this time, I convene a public hearing to consider an increase in the height restriction from 35 to 50 feet at this proposed project. If there's anyone here tonight who wishes to make a comment on this variance, please step to the podium, state your name, and whatever comment you may have.
How are you doing? If you would.
My
please.
name is Amanda
Okay, go ahead.
Gentry, and I live and own the house at 821 North Daughtry, which places me within 400 feet of this proposed apartment complex.
Could you please repeat her name, please? Amanda Gentry.
Gentry.
Amanda Gentry.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She was trying to catch your name. We
Amanda
couldn't hear.
Gentry, Gentry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't really have an issue with the proposed variance. As far as my original problem, since I looked at the plans and saw that the wetland was going to stop me from having to see this big monstrosity that's going in a very old neighborhood, across from a very old neighborhood, well-established neighborhood. My problem is this. To use a colloquialism, you're putting the cart before the horse. We're already having traffic issues on that part of Walker. We have people trying to make left-hand turns, like myself, onto our residential roads. You have cars going around us in the medians, or even going around us onto the other side of the road, which blocks us from actually turning. I don't know if anyone of y'all have ever been hit from behind when you're at a complete stop trying to make a left-hand turn. I have been, with both of my children in the back seat. It's not a fun experience. So I guess what I'm asking at this point is if you're going to approve this, please start looking at helping us on this road. At this point, there is no room on either side to expand this side of Walker. There is no room to even add a middle lane. Something needs to be done to protect our families driving up and down this road, because it is not just a residential area. People use this to go from Madison and Peterson over to Chester. This is a thorough area as well, going through a residential neighborhood. We have speeders. We have a lot of speeders. We have a butthead, pardon my language, that likes to go through there and rev up and go up there in Chester. So what I'm asking is to look at this road, look at the traffic on this road, help us find a situation to where we're not going to be rear-ended as I stop, and just to try to make a left-hand turn onto my road.
Right.
So that's what I'm asking, because this new thing, if they're going to be adding, if they never have any visitors, if they only have one car per apartment, you're adding 48 cars that are going to be now using this road.
Correct.
So that's not only going to add more issues for us having traffic problems, getting rear-ended, stuff like that. You're adding more cars that are going to have this issue as well.
Okay.
So we really need this road looked at, see if we can come up with some type of solution to keep our families safe. I have 2 children. One is an adult, well, both are adults, but one will be forever a child. I need to keep her safe in the back seat.
Correct. So,
I don't need her wheelchair to be busted again.
okay, so let me ask you this. Your concern is more about the road than it is the variance, correct?
Correct. I would only add the variance because the variance allows more apartments to be built,
Correct.
which adds more traffic.
Correct. So one of the things is that the reason for that variance
I understand. I do understand.
that the city of Douglas done a survey. We're running about 400 plus units, that's what we refer to houses and apartments, short. So to bring or to get that number down some, but this is what I am going to do. I'm going to talk with the assistant city manager as soon as this meeting is over.
Okay.
And then I'm going to powwow with the city manager and see what can be done about that road. I want you to also understand this right here. As the city of Douglas has transcended to a nucleus hub for all the contiguous counties, it just makes it really challenging to address all roadway issues. The city of Douglas population is 11,877 citizens. However, since all the contiguous counties travel here to work, shop, eat, we swell till about 36,000, maybe increase 40,000. So this issue here is not just going to be an issue pertaining to your neighborhood. So, but I am going to have that conversation. And this may be the starting point to have a broader conversation. Where can we put a turning lane? As you said, some of the roads are not wide enough to necessarily have a turning lane. I give you for an example, when we paved Gaskin Avenue, and please feel free to go down Gaskin Avenue.
There's a lot of beautiful houses on that road.
Yeah, down Gaskin Avenue, down here at the red light on the north end of town, and then the four-way stop here at Gaskin and Pine. That is a city of Douglas street. However, DOT told us we couldn't put a turning lane in. So we had to go back and cross all that out. You see what I'm saying? So we would have to get with the engineers, the city manager, police department, all that, to have this conversation. I do believe it's going to be a bigger conversation as there's traffic issues all over. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I understand all of that. I appreciate the effort that goes into it.
Yes, ma'am.
But I guess my big note to you is that the first time there is an accident on this road, because we're getting all this traffic on there.
Correct.
It's going to come back, especially if it's my family,
Correct.
because I've already been through this.
Understand.
So I have no propositions of how to fix it. I've thought
Okay.
about it for a week since I've received the
We'll
letter.
address it, okay?
But I would appreciate being contacted if y'all come up with any
Did you hear that?
any type of ideas,
Will do.
anything, any scenarios.
And also, if you come up with something, please share. Before you leave, Ms. Henderson, give her your contact information.
Sure will.
Okay?
Okay.
Hold up for a second, hold up. I got to give the council. Mr. Taylor, do you have any questions?
I'm very concerned about your concern as far as the traffic and the increase of people, you know, and all. And we definitely need to look into that to make that an easier transaction so everybody can get in and out, you know, everything, if any way possible, you know. And if within our power, you know, to do anything, rest assured, you know, the city councilman and our assistant manager, we're gonna try to do whatever we can to make that traffic more easier to get in and out, you know.
Okay.
I got a quick question. You said Dollar Tree, right?
Yes, North.
I'll just drive it tomorrow and check it out. But I do want to say, when Walmart was getting ready to build Walmart on Baker Highway 158, one of my concerns was I went and measured the 4-lane roads, and we didn't have enough room on Baker Highway. We had 2 lanes on Baker Highway, and we had a major park, Unity Park, and we had kids that walked, that came through the college that walked across. So my problem was your problem, was that traffic, and the cars was gonna be close. So what I did is I had a friend to drive their car and drive my car, and we was close enough to touch each other's car. So I came to a city meeting during that time. I was real young back then and real driven. But what I found out, we needed Walmart to come, the distribution, so we needed the jobs. But we also needed to be sure our people were safe and able to get to the park and travel. So when I came and I gave the measurements of doing what they were gonna do didn't work. So they eventually had to come back and take the sidewalks, okay? And they had to expand our sidewalks and take our sidewalks. And eventually they came back and put sidewalks on one side of the road. But the progress was made, we had Walmart here. So sometimes you do have to look at logistics and drive it and look at it and see what you're talking about. And sometimes when they do take the sidewalks and move it out, sometimes they are able to adjust. But I will tell you this, Douglas is growing like crazy. And when I went to Atlanta and Jacksonville and came back, I was mad on Friday and every Saturday because I couldn't get where I was going in my hometown because the people done moved in and took over. So we will take that under consideration, but I want you to be encouraged knowing that I'm glad you came and you expressed your concerns.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
I like what you said, but unfortunately, there's no sidewalks to even take out.
Okay.
Well, actually, you can also ask Ms. Henderson about that. There's a major sidewalk effort going on throughout the city.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I said, you can also ask Ms. Henderson. I'm not sure if Walker, if that street has sidewalks coming.
We just approved some.
Yes.
In addition.
It's going that way, though.
Right.
Right.
It's going back this way to 221. I think it's from Gaskin or 441. We're going east. She's on the west side. So if we done the east side, more than likely, if we get the funds, we'll probably be looking at that. Okay? Mayor Pro Tem, don't go nowhere. Mayor Pro Tem?
I don't have any questions, but thank you for your time tonight. Thank you.
And what intersection is you referring to? What's the intersection?
Well, it's the entire section of Walker from Peterson to Chester.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Mr. Bailey?
Yeah, how many accidents have occurred on that stretch?
To my knowledge, none. Close calls, just my family, about 10 in the last year.
Okay.
I'm good.
Thank you. Anything else?
The other thing, excuse me, while the police chief is here, what we'd like maybe is a traffic count, and I'm sure we can do that. That's an easy.
That's what I was just saying to Ms.
Yes,
Anderson. I'll get the number from Ms. Gentry and I'll look at it tomorrow as well.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good deal?
that sounds like
Thank you.
a very good start.
And make sure that you get Ms. Henderson's number, okay?
Okay.
Good
Thank
deal.
you.
Thank you.
All right, is there anyone else who has a comment on this variance? All right, that concludes the public hearing. This is ready for action, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. At this time, I entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
It's been motioned and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda,
Item 8, staff is requesting permission to advertise one vacancy on the Douglas Airport Commission for 2 weeks and come back to the August 11th meeting with a recommendation for appointment.
good deal. Thank you. Nothing further?
I got one question.
Yes.
So I can put it on my page and highlight it?
This?
Yeah,
The Airport
announcement that
Commission?
you're-
Yes, it's already on our Facebook and website. You can share from there.
I just want to be sure. Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
With no more City of Douglas business, at this time, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
It's been motioned and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. We stand adjourned.